Wow. What a game last night, man. Like I predicted the sweep, and I don't really give a F what you guys think. And it's not like I said in my previous videos, like I was hating on LeBron James, but Kyrie Irving and his other team, Kyrie Irving stepped up. What do you have, 40? And the other dude stepped up, and they were able to come up with this win. But I want you guys, these Cleveland fans that are saying Cavs in 7 and all kind of dumb crap that's happening, think about it. I was watching this game, right? My drink of choice was vodka with iced tea. And as I'm analyzing it, I'm watching the Cavs played historically great. And you know what's funny about it? Even with all the fouls and all that stuff, people are going to say, yeah, the refs, made it so that the Cavs will stay in the game and all that stuff like that. Even with all of that stuff, them playing an outrageously spectacular, over-the-top game, the Golden State Warriors were still right there. Even when they're down 18, whatever amount it is, you always had in the back of your mind, a couple threes, and it's over. You knew that. And then at certain points in the fourth quarter, you thought that the Cavs might give it away. Even if you're a Cavs fan, you got to be honest about that. They did blow them out. They are going back to Oakland, which, of course, they're probably going to close it out in Game 5. But, you got LeBron James is unbelievably great. And, I've been saying that for a while, and the only reason that I predicted a sweep, it was simply for the mere fact that these dudes don't, Deron Williams hit a 3, bro. After Deron Williams hit that 3, I turned off my TV and went to sleep. Because it was the Cavs' day. Deron Williams is arguably one of the worst players in the league right now. The dude has declined so much, it's ridiculous. First of all, the first shot that he made, you saw like that little layup that he did right at the basket that looks so stupid. The first shot that he's made in the finals, that disgusted me. I threw up in my mouth a little bit when I saw that part. But then when he hit the 3, I'm just like, you know what? Enough is enough. The Cavs are definitely going to win this one. And, because I predicted the sweep, I just didn't want to see any more of it because LeBron James winning this game, Shaq was there, Dwayne Wade, everybody was there to support him and stuff like that. All that it means is that you came out with a fight to make sure you didn't get swept on your home floor, which is appreciated because you defended the land. You defended that Cleveland land, but more so Kyrie Irving, you may say, defended the land because that dude was just playing like a maniac. And a lot of the shots that he took in Game 4, he took those same shots in 3, 2, and 1, but this time it was falling. I do want to talk about the fact that Draymond Green with the technical foul and all that stuff like that was going on. In my opinion, it wouldn't even have mattered if Draymond would have got ejected out of this game because they're down by so much, but he did still stay in, and the Cavs were still able to maintain their lead, so that'll probably quiet down a lot of the other dudes that may have been able to say, oh yeah, look, Draymond went out, that's why, whatever. But I don't know how they took a technical foul, from the the scores table, from Draymond Green and give it to Steve Kerr, and then the ref concurs that that's what happened. It was really, really stupid, but that's not what the overall thing was. There was a lot of flopping in this game by the Cavaliers, if we're just being honest about it. Shumpert was running down the court, just flailing his arms and is doing a lot of dumb things. But at the end of the day, you have to understand, LeBron James had another triple-double in the finals. People don't really understand how historically great this man is. It's just the fact that everybody wants to compare him to Jordan. I'm going to tell you this right now. I have to be honest with you. No matter what LeBron James does, I can't see him passing Michael Jordan. Let's not even talk about the finals that he's lost and things like that, because he should have beat the Dallas Mavericks also in that finals. He should actually, I don't know what happened with that, but what Michael Jordan was, Michael Jordan is not a person when you think about basketball. And I was, maybe I was drunk while I was thinking about it, but I was saying to myself, Michael Jordan wasn't real to me when I was growing up watching him. He wasn't something that you thought you could ever be. That's why we always emulated him and tried to say Jordan when we take a shot on the court, regardless of where we were playing, playing ball, using, milk crates, wherever we were doing in the hood. It was, you always wanted to be like Mike, but you knew you couldn't. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like you're saying that you could be like LeBron James, but LeBron James does a lot of things that you probably think you could do. Obviously, everybody's not going to be 6'9" and built like a brick house, but he doesn't seem that majestic. And that's what I was thinking about yesterday. And it's all about the image. Like he's they're both icons. LeBron James obviously is an icon. Michael Jordan's an icon, but Michael Jordan is something else. Like I don't think anybody can really be compared to him. Like, even when you think about Bill Russell having 10 rings, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar being a great player, all that stuff that was going on, the big three in Boston, I was beating the hell out of him when he first came in the league in '84, Michael Jordan. you got to really think about this though. When Michael Jordan played, it was a different type of, like, you knew that other team was gonna lose once he made it to the finals. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. If you guys didn't get to see it, because I watched all his finals when they actually happened. Yeah, I was pretty young, but you know, my uncles and stuff like that, even though they were Knicks fans, you know, after they went through the Eastern Conference Finals, beating the Knicks and whatever was going on, you knew once Michael Jordan got to the finals, it was a wrap. I remember that one year when he came back after he took that layoff, after his father passed away, and they lost to the Orlando Magic. And I remember somebody stole the ball from him to like kind of seal it. I remember who the person was. I'm just going back in my memory, just trying to remember what happened. And you knew that when he came back the next year, they were gonna win a ring. Like, it's not meant, and he didn't do any kind of crazy upgrades to his team like LeBron James did, bringing everybody in. You just knew that with a couple pieces that were gonna be added, however the team was gonna actually put together something for the Bulls, that whatever Michael Jordan had, they were gonna win the finals, because he was just like getting his feet wet again. You know, that's the mindset that, you know, maybe I got into it because I had so much vodka. I don't know where I was, but I did drink responsibly. I was home. It's very, very difficult with that aspect, and I just want people to stop doing that, including like LeBron James, because he put it on himself when he said before the season started he's chasing the ghost. You can't chase that ghost, because Michael Jordan, you know, when you just go back and YouTube anything or just look at what he was able to do, he couldn't be stopped. And it wasn't because of anything else other than his mind. His mind was so strong, and he knew what he was going to do to you, and there was nothing you could do about it. And that's what made him great. There was nothing you could do about it. You just had to sit there and shut your mouth, bro, and just take what was coming to you. It's very, very unfair as far as that goes, because if you played in that era, even if you're a player in that and you hate Michael Jordan or whatever because he made sure that you didn't get a ring, if you're Karl Malone, John Stockton, all those other great teams, Charles Barkley with the Phoenix Suns, all those teams that couldn't get a ring just because this one man was playing, you have to be honest with yourself and understand something. This dude did things that I don't think, the killer instinct that Michael Jordan had was so wild and ridiculous, man. And I love LeBron James, but those are the things that people can nitpick when it's time to say, oh yeah, this is why he's not that great. But LeBron James is historically great in his own sense, just not the same way. And I don't think that whatever LeBron is able to do, unless he's able to come back, you know, from down 0-3. If he comes back from down 0-3, listen, everything has to be reevaluated. Against this Golden State Warriors team, I would be like, listen, because this team is crazy. They played a little bit. They played very, very poorly in Game 4. But if LeBron James is able to come back from 0-3, I don't know honestly, I don't know what the F I would do. You guys give me some kind of wager. You know what I'm saying? After you like the video and share it, let me know what you think I should do if they come back from 0-3, and then I'll see if I want to agree with it. But I just don't see that happening. And that, if he was able to do that, that would be something that would be so historically great. You would have to be like, all right, the dude has some kind of killer instinct in him to come back to do something 2 years in a row that nobody has ever done. That's the only way. But if we're being real, it's no way they're beating this team 4 times in a row. So we have to just stop that and come to the realization that that's just not going to happen. Kyrie Irving is not going to be making all those shots in Game 5. It's not going to happen. We have to, you know, like I said, you guys can write Cavs in 7 all you want. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't believe that that's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, moving forward, I would just like people to understand that LeBron James is a great player and Michael Jordan is a great player, but you can't really compare the two. Michael Jordan is great no matter what era he would have played in, because he adjusted, he got better. All the players that are great Hall of Famers say that he got better. He went back, he saw what they was doing, he figured it out, so did LeBron. But what he was able to do every time, and he's the clutchest player ever. I remember when Michael Jordan wasn't even allowed to be in basketball games. He wasn't even allowed to be in a video game. They called him the player or player. You just can't compare the two, man. It is what it is. I see the Golden State Warriors closing this out in 5 games. I want to know what you guys and girls are thinking as well. Let me know. Like, share the video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, @GMyersWorld. Like me on Facebook, @GMyersWorld. Until next time, one love.